The executive orders encompass pardons for about 1,500 individuals, with additional cases awaiting commutation decisions. The Bureau of Prisons is expected to expedite this process. One particular order aims to classify drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, allowing the government to implement more severe measures against them. Trump underscores the significance of national security, emphasizing the necessity to protect American citizens from foreign threats. His foreign policy seeks to enhance safety while addressing immigration challenges. He calls for stricter border control and suggests potential tariffs on Canada and Mexico as integral to his strategy, believing this will effectively manage immigration. The conversation highlights the vital role of legal immigration in fostering economic growth, emphasizing the need for foreign workers to support American companies. Trump advocates for a system that prioritizes these legal avenues. Trump discusses the implications of tariffs on China, arguing their necessity to shield American industries from unfair competition. He reaffirms the importance of ongoing negotiations with China. The decision of the United States to transfer control of the Panama Canal to Panama, rather than China, is scrutinized. This choice carries significant long-term geopolitical ramifications. Economic implications for BRICS nations are addressed, particularly focusing on a potential 100% tariff on trade with the U.S. if they undertake specific actions. Concerns arise regarding the treatment of individuals involved in the January 6 events, with discussions centering on perceived injustices and the severity of legal consequences they face. The potential for Saudi Arabia to bolster its relations with Israel through the Abraham Accords is examined. Such a development could enhance regional stability and security in the Middle East. Trump's comments on TikTok suggest a potential deal where the U.S. could secure a significant stake in the company. This discussion feeds into the ongoing debate surrounding data privacy and foreign ownership of American tech firms. Trump's perspective on TikTok signals a shift in viewing it as a valuable asset, asserting that if the app gains approval, it could translate into substantial financial benefits for the U.S. He expresses confidence in the U.S. oil industry, asserting that America possesses sufficient resources and will not depend on Venezuelan oil imports. This independence is deemed crucial for national security. Trump anticipates engaging in discussions with President Putin to address the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, acknowledging the war has extended longer than anticipated, impacting Russia's global position. Regarding TikTok, Trump alludes to a potential joint venture that could yield benefits from its approval, underscoring the app's considerable market value. He mentions his efforts to reform the federal workforce, aiming to eliminate what he terms the cancer within it. Trump links these reforms directly to policies implemented by the Biden administration. Trump perceives Gaza as a site ripe for development, citing its unique geographic location and favorable climate as assets. He believes there are substantial opportunities for enhancement in the region. He reiterates the significance of tariffs in negotiations with China, especially pertaining to TikTok, suggesting that if cooperation falters, tariffs could dramatically increase. The decision to conduct events indoors was pivotal, given the harsh weather conditions that could jeopardize comfort and safety, thus mitigating risks for attendees exposed to extreme cold. The dialogue transitions toward President Biden's pardoning actions, implying they may signal guilt, emphasizing the potential political ramifications of such decisions on public perception. The issue of document destruction arises, raising significant concerns about transparency and accountability in political spheres. This highlights the necessity of maintaining proper records to uphold institutional integrity. Current U.S. energy policy is criticized as flawed, contributing to inflation and financial strain on citizens, a concern echoed by Trump's remarks. A reassessment of these policies becomes imperative. Trump explores tariffs as a potential remedy to the trade deficit with the European Union, suggesting that imposing such tariffs could create more favorable economic conditions, ultimately safeguarding American interests. The concept of a universal tariff emerges as a strategy to prevent foreign entities from exploiting the U.S. economy, underscoring the importance of protecting American jobs and wealth. This approach could significantly shift the dynamics of international trade.